Good morning, YouTube. Okay, we're going to do a slow walk around of the exterior of the 22 Tundra. Again, it's 20 degrees out. At least I'm well rested, and we'll try to do explanation of a few things on the truck. Really want to do something better, but being so cold, things just aren't happening. But it looks like the weather's going to break next weekend, and we're going to be able to take the truck and enjoy it. So much brine on the highways. I'm not dousing the truck with all that brine. It's just unbelievable. It's like riding through a fog. I mentioned on a previous video about the oil. So zero weight, or let me say 0W to limit confusion, 0W-20 full synthetic. I believe this takes almost 2 quarts more than the 5.7 liter. So this 3.5 liter, trying to recall in the owner's manual, I believe it's 7.7 quarts. So I'm going to say generally, 2 quarts more than the 5.7 liter. Real clean inside. Got ideas here of putting a piece of just regular window screen, as I have in many of my previous vehicles, just to protect the radiator from highway road rash. So there's plenty of room in there. Back here are the shutters, so it's far from the shutters. I'm glad to see these horns. These horns will sound like a regular car horn. It won't sound like a motorcycle horn. So bear with me. I'm going to shut the hood on this, and we'll get going around the outside, trying to do a close-up, slow walk around, give you some idea of the curves of this truck. See some pretty sculpted lines in the hood. It's really obvious when you sit in the driver's seat and look out. I think it looks great. To me, I'm so happy not to see a plain Jane truck. I want shape to my truck. I don't want to have, cookie cutter look. And I hear people say comments, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So you see the same trucks year after year that have no body style to it. I'm just not into that. So here's a close-up. A lot of people are talking about, oh, that's, color matches and so on. I don't argue that. I think it would look better metallic, magnetic gray metallic. I think it would. I'm not going there, but what I'm just pointing out here is, in the event of an impact, I guess you're going to, have plastic at risk. Whether or not that's flexible enough to withstand some 5 mile an hour bump, I guess, but beyond that, I don't see it happening. Give you some idea of the headlight here close up. I think that looks pretty awesome. This has no air dam that folds down. It's the off-road package. Again, here is the 18-inch wheel. This is the TRD off-road wheel. Again, the tire size. I love this front fender, the curves of it. It's just got a lot of unique curves that help distinguish the truck. These are power mirrors that will fold out with touching the button inside, which is great. There's a little close-up of the running boards. Nice material. This seems like anti-slip. This is a little bit more like a plastic. Now it's 20 degrees out, so I wouldn't expect that plastic to be anywhere near like a rubber at this temperature. This is how it hooks into the truck. It's underneath it. So what I found out, kind of a nuance with this truck, and I did read the owner's manual to gain this knowledge. So if you put your hand back here, it will open the driver's side door. If you keep your hand there and hold it, it will then unlock all the doors. Initially, I was a little bit freaked. My RAV4 was like this, where you would, in order to get in the back, you'd have to open the front and then unlock it from the inside. It's not the case. If you just hold your hand there, it unlocks all the doors. Similar on the passenger side. If you put your hand just once behind the passenger side door, it will open up all the doors, not just the front door or the front doors. Sorry about that raven crow in the background. There is no frozen shut, but there is no lock on this gas cover. You don't have to open it from the inside. I kind of wish you did. There is a gas cap in there. I'm going to try to just give you a little profile of the curves of this truck. Here's the cameras and the light. So by pressing the interior button, you will be able to turn the cargo lights on. So what does that mean? You have a overhead light up here. You have bed lights that come on, and also this light over the hitch. They all come on. Let's take a look with the tailgate open and give you a close-up of the inside of the bed. A lot of ice snapping. I just got some gadgets back here now. You can see the bed liner. I'm not sure why this wasn't painted. The front hooks were. But this has had the bed spray in liner. Feels very grippy, as you could imagine. Got your 400 watt outlet when the truck's running, 100 watt when it's not. I do like the cleats that came with this. They're movable. Very nice. Just trying to go slow with the camera, let you focus in on the bed. There's so many videos where guys are flying around, you don't really get to look at how the bed is. Tailgate doesn't feel very heavy. I did notice when I went to put my step on the back here that Toyota beefed this receiver up. It's wider than the previous Tundra, so I needed to buy a longer pin. So that's what I did. I went out and replaced the one I had before with a new, longer one. I think the tailgate, you know, doesn't have any tricks to it. No fancy special things, but it is pretty cool how shapely it is. Anyway, I want to do an upgrade and put a step here eventually, or on the, you know, the driver's side. I just got to wait for them to come out. It's one thing will help me out getting into the bed of the truck. I love the bulkiness of these handles. Really feel like quality, like you tugging on something. It's not going to just snap off on you. I do like how these running boards are up high. A couple of reasons: your foot won't slip underneath of them, and for my mom who's 97, I think they're going to do just a great job getting her in the truck, and meanwhile not hanging too low. I don't like the Predator style where they dip down. I just think they're rock catches. Okay, well, for this video I'm going to call it quits. It's 20 degrees out. Look forward to seeing more videos when it warms up. So bear with me. All right, catch you on the next one.